there we go. I think we're live.
Oh, it looks like it. You got some new stuff on the screen for everybody to be live looking at stuff. JT, I still ain't figured out if AI dangerous or not. I don't know. Maybe that'll be one random thought by Sir James Theo Teague Teague the second, talking about AI and how he feels about it. He talks about how it's supposed to work, but I don't know if we use it that way, particularly high school students and how they be writing their papers and different things. But it don't matter. We real. I guess that's a whole nother debate. We got to put that up. Is this mm, what? What's real or what's fake? You need to find that song, JT. We might get banned off YouTube. We play something we ain't paid for, but
Yeah.
but anyway, we real. There ain't nothing fake on here. Look at him. He got all kind of stuff going on today. He been doing his homework
Told
today.
you he was complaining about the chat not working. So there's a chat. Here's a score ticker down here. Like, what more do you need?
All right, but I don't think that's how that went. I don't think I was complaining about anything, but here we are. We got some plays we're gonna talk about tonight. Just as y'all coming into the chat and figuring out what's up next. We want to say thank you to everybody that's popping in right now. This is one of our favorite days of the week. Monday, because we get to talk a little football, show a little film, get y'all up to speed on what we're thinking about what the Crimson Tide and others around the league are doing. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. It don't matter if you're on Teague's Take or on the Bama Standard. You need to like everybody because man, we bringing y'all the funk, the real deal on here. Y'all already jumping in about Todd Simpson. There's a few things I want to talk about him and how he played. Where the mindset of people are, but this is the day where we get to bring you the real, the Teagues Take stuff tonight. So y'all see him already. He ain't even hiding on the screen today. That's JT down there at the bottom. I'm George Teague at the top, and we're about to start Teagues Take right now. Let's go. All right, so y'all saw me high stepping a little bit, and man, I had another one of those reactions on Saturday night when JT and I were coaching the John Paul II High School Cardinals against the Nolan Catholic. I don't know what they are.
They're the
Uh,
Vikings.
the Vikings, and we were able to do something extraordinary with our program and play a really good football game. So shout out to everybody who's been supporting us and doing things just to help us be stay on top of our game as coaches as well. So you know what are we going to be talking about? Football, man. That's what we do here on Teague's Take. We talk about football. Yeah, it's Alabama centric, but we're always open to anything that you guys want to talk about. So yeah, we do need some 13s. I think there might be a 13 on the team, Keith. Uh, but we got some real 13s running around in Little Elm. Maybe JT sneak a picture up there for us or something of the newest number 13 in the family. We try to keep it there, but tonight is about you, the fans. So thank you again for that. And since I'm talking about football and what has to happen, what is it like to coach? Man, let me tell you something. Coaching is a very stressful type of thing. Oftentimes, people have all the answers when they are not coaching. Actually, it's easy to sit on the couch, the chair, you're a lazy boy, and try to figure out what needs to happen. And sometimes we overthink it. maybe I get JT to talk about this today. How you not overthink things as a coach, particularly when you're winning and doing things, and how the mindset of offensive guys and defensive guys may differ sometimes. So, it's I'm just happy to be here, to be able to say roll tide, and to be able to talk some football. So we're going to get into it. Uh, I want to go ahead and bring him back really fast because when we get through these plays, we might spend a little bit of extra time and dive a little bit more into the play of Alabama Crimson Tide, who totally destroyed the Wisconsin Badgers. Uh, I didn't get to see all of the game because we were preparing for our game and things of that nature. But man, JT, when you get ready to coach, maybe you think you're better than the team. Maybe you think it's going to be a great game. What First of all, before ask that question, tell us about this new number 13 we got over in Little Elms. Since I teased it, who is this? I've seen some pictures floating around with the new 13 about 30 minutes away from me. Who is this cat? Everybody need to be looking out for.
Well, Tinsley, her first soccer game was Saturday morning. She had a good time. She was playing. She was running hard. I don't think she realized how much running you're supposed to do in 15 minutes. She was already talking about how tired she was after running back and forth, chasing the ball for probably about 10 minutes, I think. But she played 2 quarters, so she had a good 20, 30 minutes of running, chasing the ball.
20, 30 minutes. That's kind of tough at 5 years old, isn't it? Though I mean, I know you're talking about the game. So what do you do with a 5 year old to get them in shape? Or you got her running hills out back,
Well, we
or,
were just
or
at soccer practice, and they were running. I guess we would call them horseshoes, but they were running laps around the soccer goals.
all right? Have they not talked you into coaching the
They
team yet?
they asked, and I politely declined.
What? How does that happen? I don't know if I've ever heard the proud dad not coach the kids' team when they're that young, and different things that you're trying to. As big as a soccer fan that you are, it seems like you want to try to teach them how to do some corner kicks. Are they doing corner kicks?
No,
When
we're just
it
trying to
goes
get
out of
them.
bounds
We're
over
just trying to get them to kick.
there? Okay. Well, there's some good kickers and stuff going on around the league. Brandon. Is it Brandon? Aubrey?
Mm-hmm.
Man, doing those things like that. Legacy Christian got the 64-yard kick. I did not know, change the subject, that F from was a Raider Nations type dude. What's up with that? You know. Um, but anyway, here we are, man. So let's talk about this Saturday a little bit. You had the game Saturday night. What did you do Saturday before 11 o'clock, or maybe between 11 and 2 while the game was on? Were you able to watch any of the game?
Yeah, I watched. I guess about the first half live, maybe a little more than that, and then I listened to the rest on the radio. It was over by the time I got there
Okay.
because I
Did
got
it
there.
surprise you on how good Bama was playing, or perceived how well they were playing so early?
Defensively, yeah. Um, I mean, I think I kind of expect it from the offense. um, I think they're good enough. They got enough weapons. I think with the defense, I was still looking for them to clean up those things that we talked about from last week about the run fits um, versus Florida State. I mean, we looked at it against ULM, but again, just kind of knowing who your opponent is, I was still looking for a little bit more consistency, and I think I saw that.
Okay. I guess I was going to go there because does it matter that Wisconsin is a you know Power Five school, or does it really matter that you're still? Does it sound like you're still? It sounds like you're still a little bit maybe not sold on everything that we saw. Are they really this good, or are we still waiting for this Georgia game to really find out how good we are, the Alabama Crimson Tide, or is this next one the one that you're going to be like, okay, either we made it or we haven't, based upon the next game, as opposed to the first 3 games?
I think I'm looking at different things. I was looking more at consistency on things because there's sometimes you can get away with stuff when you're just better, and when
Hmm.
you're not head and shoulders better than a team, you actually have to like play and do your technique and make sure you're not beating yourself. And that's really more of what I was looking for was especially with a team like Wisconsin that historically likes to run the ball, um, and things like that. Like, are we reading our keys this time? Are we are we matching pulling guards, or do we still have our eyes in the backfield? Are we making decisions, good decisions, when reading? What kind of action you're getting. You're getting fast flow, or you're getting puller, or you're getting split flow, whatever it is. I mean, I thought they did a better job. Now, Gus Malzahn has always got good window dressing and things like that, so his is inherently more difficult sometimes. But Wisconsin did have some different types of misdirection, some shovel passes and things like that they were trying to get in there. And for the most part, I think we did a pretty good job. Now there were some technical things that I think just need to get better at, but they weren't in the wrong spot. Oh, what's going on?
I'm still tripping on Ephraim over here talking about I should have been a Raider. So, quick story about the Raiders and how I knew when I actually made it to the league why he's trying to fix this. See, this is the AI thing that we're talking about here. Because isn't your camera based upon some type of AI stuff or what?
Yeah, but I don't think it's a camera problem. I think it's actually this. I think it's the software issue right now.
Okay,
There it is. We're back.
well he's back. So the Raiders, my very first game that I had to play in was against the Raiders when I was at the Green Bay Packers. And as good as I thought I was, or as fast as I thought I was, my rookie year, I had to jump in and we had to play against the Raiders. Now we got a guy on a high school team named Jet. There's another guy that was on the Raiders who had that name too, and he was super fast. And that was probably about the most terrified I'd been is running a 4-3 and you got a guy that runs a 4-1. It's kind of crazy how 2/10 or a tenth and a half makes the world of difference, JT, of speed. The difference between a 4.5 and a 4.35 doesn't seem like it's that much, but good lord, when you're running and you're chasing somebody or trying to cover someone,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 2/10 is a lot. I mean, even just perception between a 4.8 and a 5 flat, right, is like enormous.
can you snap that fast? How long does it take you to go? Is that
I'm willing to bet most people can't hit the stopwatch thing we used to do. Two
yes?
tenths is 2/10 is quick.
But how can it be that much different on the field then if it's that fast?
Well, because it's over a length of time, right? Like you're seeing things separate. You start here and you end there.
Yeah, I got you, but it just seems like if you're pressing, you get a hand on somebody, and that 2/10. I don't know. It doesn't matter. The game of football is fast, and you got to be able to have split second decisions as well. So anytime you see a quarterback throwing the ball, or defensive back breaking on the ball, or a quick step by a lineman, you need to remember how fast it actually takes for you to get your foot up and down. Before you get ready to block someone. So I'm kind of happy where I am, where we are. Alabama, you said the same thing. I don't know. I'm still kind of waiting and see. I don't think anyone's. I don't say that. People are still talking about the scheme and things of that nature. Or what kind of leader is DeBoer? Um, I don't know. They just look different than they did against Florida State. So I'm kind of. I don't know. It just felt like we're a different team. It felt like we're a different team. The physical play, watching this film, you could see a lot of aggressiveness, a lot of physical play that we didn't see in the first one. So today, what we're going to attempt to do, at least for part of it, show you some good, show you some bad, and show you some ugly, show you some improvements um, that happened as well, and then see how is this going to correlate to the next football game, right? So why don't we jump into it, man? So what do we have here? We're gonna do 6 plays today.
7. I added one last minute.
Yep.
I
So we
probably should have
cut
added
down
2
on
more, but I only added 1.
yeah. So we cut down on the film, how much film we're gonna show because we ended up going super, super long with this and we know everybody's time is valuable. We're late in the evening. So we got a few clips. Sounds like we got 4 defensive clips, unless he put an
Mhm.
offensive clip on there, and then 3 offensive clips that we want to talk about. So we'll start here while we're on defense. Talk about this front first before we even go. Kind of tell everybody again about these alignments that guys have: the 2 eyes, the 3, the 5.
Yeah, so let's see. Do I have Oh, look at that.